Everybody, it's me. I am still in Varanasi, India. We are coming to a close on to we're coming to an end of our trip, and I'm really trying to find good lighting to where you guys can actually really see my face, but it is what it is. Just wanted to brief you on my experience. I always like to do interviews. I interview myself, and then I interview the ladies that are on the trip with me to give some insight on each person's experience because each person will take away something different from their experience. And, that's what I do. I did it in Brazil, and now I'm in India. So when I first got here, it reminded me a lot of Ghana. Some of the parts and the way that the stores and the buildings are developed or, underdeveloped, however how you want to, choose to use that term. Remind me a lot of areas in Ghana. There is a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic. If you've ever been in New York and you have complained about the traffic, stop complaining. Okay, this New York has nothing on the traffic here. A lot of little cars that are called toot-toots. Those are like little taxis that you can take. They're very teeny tiny, but I've seen like families of 4 and 5 fit in these little taxi toot-toots, which is amazing. Um, our first experience was going to the Ganga. Now, a lot of people will pronounce it Ganji, but that's the wrong way to pronounce it. It's called Ganga, Ganga. And that was a very spiritual moment. I got to share a moment with Lisa. She ran into a beautiful Indian lady. She was gorgeous. You guys have probably seen some of the pictures. Um, this was a woman who came to her in her dream, and Lisa stated that this woman looked just like the woman in her dream. How beautiful was that? And she was able to, take in that moment, and I was able to capture that moment and share it with you guys as well as with Lisa and Mary. We was able to walk around, and what was surprising when we got here is the amount of attention. But it was good attention. We got a lot of stares. We got a lot of people recording us. We'll be sitting in the lobby or sitting somewhere in a restaurant, anywhere, and people would just sit there and record us like paparazzi, and we sometimes I would catch it, sometimes I don't think I caught it too many times. Lisa caught it, but yeah, take pictures. I come up to us and ask, can they take pictures and all this stuff and where we're from, blah blah blah, and yada. And we just like people walk past and they'll do a double take, and we're trying to figure out like what is going on. So this was all throughout the trip when people would, come up to us, and especially when we got to the Taj Mahal, it was like mayhem. I mean, it was like lines coming, like almost, people standing in line to take pictures with us, and it was nice. I was still trying to figure it out. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot of stimulation at one time. It can be overwhelming. I know at times I did get overwhelmed, because I was like, what is the fascination, And our tour guide told us that it's our hair, it's our locks, because I think a lot of powerful spiritual men that I think live in the Gangai, they are the only ones who have locks. So for us African American or African women, women of color, to walk around with locks in their hair, I guess it really does mean something powerful. I mean, having locks is powerful anyway, no matter where you at in the world. But here, they were like stopping us like every 15 seconds at the Taj Mahal, walking down the street. I mean, just stares, people sitting recording us and all this other stuff. So that was interesting. It was fun. There were times that it wasn't fun. But yeah. And we had a chance to bathe in the Gangai. Now, if you guys don't know what that is what they call the Holy River. It's supposed to be a river for healing and inner peace and whatnot. And a lot of local people do bathe in that river every single day. I'll be posting pictures. You'll see pictures of that I took of people actually bathing in the water. And I was a little hesitant. Yes, I was, to bathe in the water. Of course, considering that everything that has been happening health wise, but you know what? I can't live like that, and I'm not going to live like that. So we got up really early and bathed in in the river. And it was really, really fulfilling, really spiritual and healing. We also had a chance to um, talk to some of the locals and talk to some of the children. The little girls are very smart. They're very respectable. Um, and it just goes to show, like, things that are shown on TV about how the community is in every country is definitely not true. It's up to you to come see it yourself, and see how it really is. So it was beautiful to be able to talk to some of the locals, and they have a lot of respect for us, and we have respect for them. Um, oh, happy holy. Yes. So we were able to. Okay, so here's the thing. Happy Holy is a festival, or a Holy Fest is a festival that is celebrating, I guess, the new season, spring, and they use colorful, colored powders like bright reds and greens and oranges and pinks and blues and purples and greens and all the silver. Um, and I guess to celebrate the holiday, everyone gets doused with this flour or drenched with this flour. They may dilute it with water, use water guns, and that was very interesting. Now, we were warned by many people that women should not go out until a certain amount of time to celebrate this holiday. And we were trying to figure out, like, why, and decided to go out anyway. We went out kind of early, and for the most part, it was cool. It is rowdy. They, instead of they saying that there's a lot of drunk people or drunk men, there's a lot of full men. Instead of saying drunk, they say full. They are very full, and it is a lot of men. It's a male dominant city. India is very male dominant. So for us women to be out there, they were looking at us like, why are you out there? So it was just a lot of energy. It was fun. Um, I was a little nervous. We all was a little nervous walking down the street. But that first hit of color, it was on. But it was hit. It was. I think I got hit first by children, and then we just started getting into it. And then, as you can see in the pictures, color everywhere. It was a very hot, very fun experience, and I'm glad I went ahead and listened to Mary and did it. So that was that, and then we took a trip to the Taj Mahal. We took a train ride. The train is different. I don't know. It's not. You take it. If you're taking like the Amtrak or something somewhere, and it's kind of not. It's not the best, but it's clean and everything. But that train ride, yeah, it was different. But it's about 12 hours, and it's not like the train is going fast. The train is going slow, and it stops. It may stop for an hour and then go again. And so I think that's why it takes 12 hours. It's not like the train is just nonstop going. It takes a lot of breaks, and it doesn't move as fast. And there's little beds and stuff like that, and the beds are questionable, but we made the best of it. And it makes you appreciate a lot of things really, really fast. So went to Taj Mahal, and we had a chance to look inside, go inside, and Taj Mahal was mayhem because we kept getting stopped to take pictures. And inside the Taj Mahal, you see the caskets of the husband and wife that passed away, but they're actually buried under the building. I think maybe 15 feet for what the tour guide told me. I'm not sure. But it is beautiful in there. If you ever get a chance to come to India, I definitely encourage everyone to take a look at the Taj Mahal. It's definitely a beautiful area to, just take in and get some culture, a different type of culture, and just, appreciate the beauty of it. The stones inside the Taj Mahal, like, they actually light up at night, and only the red ones light up, I think. I don't know if it's the red and blue, but I have video of that, and we met a nice person while we were out, and it's just been a beautiful experience, a very educational experience. I've been trying to journal as much as I can. There's so much I might be skipping over. Everything, all the important stuff, but I'm just going off the top of my head. I didn't write any notes. But we are now back in Varanasi and we're at the end of our trip. And I'm just so appreciative for the ladies, Mary and Lisa, for allowing me to come and share this experience with them. It's definitely a lot to travel. You definitely have to be mentally prepared to travel because it can take a lot out of you. You can get sick. I've had moments where, I'm not feeling the best or whatever, but I've packed everything I could to manage those any symptoms I may have. With traveling, you're just gonna have days that you just don't feel well. So hopefully when I get back, my continue to build and rebuild my health and blah blah blah. So yes, that is India. Um, Found some great stuff. The women are beautiful. Their saris are like amazing. I just, walking down the street and seeing the women look so humbled and beautiful, and they're not showing a lot of skin. This is what, I think America needs to actually start promoting is that you don't have to show a lot of skin to feel sexy, to be looked at as sexy. I think the media and TV and all that stuff, kind of puts in their head like if you're not showing cleavage and all that other stuff, then you're not considered sexy. That's not cool. And you do what you want when you're grown, but I'm just saying like take a look at the other side of things and you may attract a different type of person, you know what I'm saying? So yes, I will be interviewing the ladies at some point before we leave here today to they can give you guys what they took from it. But wrapping up, what I took from this trip is just, um, it's very humbling for me. I'm feeling very blessed to meet new people, to see a different way of living, a different way of like the day to day life, how, they have hardly anything and they're still happy. They're not worried about the next pair of Nikes, the next iPhone 7, and all this other stuff that doesn't matter at the end of the day. They're just family, living life. Yes, they need to make money. We all do. So that's part of everybody's culture is to, have an income coming in. But I took love, you know, the pure love that people have for each other, family, and how important that is. Um, and yes, sorry, I wish I was a little bit more organized on this video, but it's been a journey. So stay tuned for Lisa and Mary, and they'll be giving you their insight on this whole experience. Peace out and God bless.